wanna be on top. Wanna be on top. It's time to make it happen. You know we'll be on top. It's gotta be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top.
Hey guys, it's Heart and welcome back to Agndm Cycle 7. This is the episode before the finale, and I just want to say congratulations to the girls for making it so far and for putting in all of this hard work. I hope that you've had fun so far and that it's not been too stressful. I know it can be, so hopefully you've been having fun, but let's get into it. So this week's theme was fashion, and the first photo is from Harley. I love this idea that you had that you don't have to live somewhere fancy like New York City or one of those major hotspots for fashion in order to go to a red carpet event or look very fashionable. This is super pretty and I love the use of the rule of thirds. I think it's pretty visually interesting. I just feel like the wreath in the background looks a little bit out of place. I think it would have been a little more realistic if you held it somewhere indoors, which maybe would have defeated the purpose of not having to live somewhere like a hotspot. But I just think it may have been a little bit more fashion, like, centric. When I see this photo, I mostly see a holiday photo, not necessarily a photo that's following the theme of fashion, but this is still really gorgeous. The next photo is from Crona, and this is so cute. As an avid Pinterest user, I love this idea. Crona looks great in all of the shots, and I think it's super creative. I do wish that it was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing because I know that Pinterest kind of curates images based on, like color and theme, obviously, so I feel like it would have been realistic to have the pictures be a little bit more like cohesive together, but I think it's a really great idea. I just think that maybe you could have chosen a color scheme and stuck with it, but this is still realistic because Pinterest does sometimes like just have random pictures next to each other, but they're all fashion related, which is great, so good job. The next photo is from Monica. I absolutely love this. It totally reminds me of the Met Gala, which is what you were going for. The dress is stunning. Her eyes look gorgeous. Such pretty bright blue. I think that the photographers in the background add a great touch for some visual interest, and I think the framing of this photo works really well. My only tiny critique would be that it would be good to move everything over to the left a little bit so that you can crop out the right side of the photo where there's a little bit of the backdrop that where it ends is showing. So if you cropped that part out, it would just make it look a little bit more realistic and like it was all just one like actual place, not just a set, if that makes sense. But this is amazing. The last photo is from Riley. This is so pretty. I love the classic red carpet take on this theme, and the photographers and the backdrop are a great touch, of course. I love her dress and the stars in her hair, but I will say that the editing on this photo looks a little bit sloppy. Normally your photos are like perfectly edited, but I think this week it was a little bit, you missed a few areas. I can clearly see where you had the blur effect and forgot to erase, and a little bit on the right side of the picture as well. But this was a great concept and I think you did a good job overall. So best photo this week goes to Monica. I really think you did a great job this week. I love the approach you took to this theme, and yeah, great job. And the second best photo goes to Crona, and the bottom two are Riley and Harley. So to Riley, I think this is a great concept. Both of you had really good concepts, but I think that it was a little bit sloppy and kind of rushed looking a little bit, but I really love this idea. And to Harley, I also like the idea of not having to be in like a fashion hotspot in order to be fashionable, but I feel like it more reminds me of a holiday photo rather than a fashion photo. So the person who's going to be going home this week is Harley. Thank you so much. Congratulations on making it this far. That's amazing and such a big accomplishment. You should be very proud of yourself. The theme for the finale is going to be hobby. So I thought this was a really great theme because it has a lot of room for interpretation and you can pretty much do anything and kind of justify it as a hobby. So I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. I will send you the link to the finale of cycle 1, which had the same theme in the email that I always send you guys. And yeah, so congratulations on the top 3. You are all amazing and I can't wait to see how the finale plays out. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!